In this video, we will learn about Property Sources Placeholder Configurer in our Spring application. Property Sources Placeholder Configurer resolves placeholders like this used within a bin definition in XML configuration. It resolves values against Spring environment and set up property sources. Find its fully qualified class name org.springframework.context.support property sources placeholder configurer. We use it in the replacement of property placeholder configurer. Property placeholder configurer has been deprecated. Right now in my application I am using Spring 6. Any local properties are added as property source. It uses local override property to decide search precedence of local properties. The default value is false. Property sources placeholder configurer extends properties loader support, and hence we can configure properties such as file encoding, ignore resource not found, load override, locations, etc. To load a property file and setting value in a bin definition, first of all create its bin and use location or locations property. Look at here. This is our property sources placeholder configurer, and if I have a property file as person.properties in my class path, so what I have to do is that use the locations or location, whatever. We can use location or locations. If you want to specify more than one property file, so use locations. In this way, we have configured our property sources placeholder configurer, and now use placeholder to resolve value as given below. We use the placeholder like this. Let's see as a full example. I have a property file person.properties, and here I have some configured values person.name, person.age and person.location. Okay, so what we have to do is that I have to create a bin for person class, and I have three fields: name, age, location, and I will specify values to these fields from the values fetching from property file. Let's see how to do it. Come to our XML file, create a bin, okay, for the person class. Now for the name field, what I'm doing that I'm using placeholder dollar braces and person.name I am taking it from person.properties file. Here person.name. In the same way, for the field age I am using person.age placeholder, and for the location I am using person.location. So what will happen that person bin will be prepared by using values from the property file. I will show you by running them. What I am doing that I am getting the person bin and then printing its value. Here I have just printed all the fields. Okay, so let's run it. Look here. It means the values from the properties file has been injected into the bin, person bin. So what we did, just we configure the property sources placeholder configurer, and then we use the placeholders. In previous versions we used to do it by using the property placeholder configurer, but now it has been deprecated and we need to use property sources placeholder configurer. Okay.